Hey guys, this is Tara with Kittens, Weights, and Tarot, and today is day 4 of Ethany's hashtag 31 Days of Tarot 2019, and today's prompt is what were my top 5 tarot books that I purchased in 2018. So this is where my semi-bullet journal that I created for last year, it works for me because I listed all the books that I read, and so otherwise I was like sitting here, I was like, what tarot books did I buy in 2018? So it was kind of nice to be able to flip through and find the books that I read in 2018. So I was like, oh, okay, so then I can pull out my books. So I have a lot of like metaphysical books and more spiritual books, but it was kind of hard to be like, oh, just tarot books. So I only have 4 books here that I guess are like just for tarot, but everything else was more like spiritual, metaphysical books, crystal books, and things like that. So yeah, I mean, so I'm actually pretty proud of myself that I did quite a bit of reading for 2018, as busy as I was, but yeah, I don't have 5, I only have 4 to show you, so let's just jump into it. The first book that I have shown actually quite a few times on this channel is the Kitchen Table Tarot, and this is by Melissa Sinova. And yeah, I love her writing. I love like her descriptions of the cards, and just like having that fresh perspective and keywords, and being able to I think it helps us get out of it at like a stagnant vocabulary and energy with certain cards, you know, and kind of adds a little bit of freshness to our readings. So let's say, you know, for the magician here, the keyword is, or the phrase is, I am doing. The magician has all the magical tools in front of him: pentacle, wand, cup, and sword, but he's not reaching for them. He has his own 2 hands, one usually pointing up and one down, which calls to the Wiccan prayer, as above, so below. He is in control of the elements. He is calling the shots. The magician uses his own energy to make things happen. He is surrounded by growth and beauty and is adorned with an infinity symbol. So then it goes, you know, into a little bit more detail about the card. And then it talks about what the card might mean reversed. And me, I don't read reversals, but I do, I can read things in a reversed position without the card physically being reversed. So inverted, it would be, the magician inverted is a jerk. It is power and swagger gone bad. Look over there, while I'm a crazy bad guy over here. Think all the politicians who've been busted for having sexual escapades, the ones that were on all the morality councils and then are caught in an adulterous scandal, the police chief busted for possession. This is that jerk. So I love her writing. I love how it's just so freaking awesome. And the whole book is like that, you know, with the cards from major arcana all the way down to the court cards and the minor arcana. She has a little bit about what happens when your readings go weird. You know, you're like setting up a tarot business. So there's a lot more than just like, I mean, the bulk of the book is about the tarot cards and like her walking you through each of the cards, but then there's also a little bit about like tarot business and like this and that and weird readings that she's had. So yes, I love this book. My second book of 2018 was Tarot Spreads by Barbara Moore. And so I have a couple of her decks, so I thought, why not? I'll pick up one of her books. So this one gives you, first starting off with like layouts, like different types of layouts for like creating your own spreads, and it helps you with the creation of your own spread. Again, you know, different types of layouts here, you know, what works visually and energetically in order to do a reading. So I thought that was kind of fun. And then there's her actual spreads, so like a breakdown of the spread, you know, what this could mean, and you know, a sample reading and things like that. Let's see, you get to the back of the book, and again, it's going into more the design your own spread, and you know, how to make spreads work for you. So there's a lot to this. I don't necessarily use it for like designing my own spreads, but I do use her spreads, and then do tweak them a little bit to fit the questions that I'm asking, or you know, I kind of like put my own little spin on it. But I think this is a fantastic book. All right, book number 3 is The Ultimate Guide to Tarot Spreads by Liz Dean. And I would say this one and one of my other spread books, the 365 Tarot Spreads, I refer to these most for when it comes to different types of tarot spreads. It is in color, so it goes over like all the cards first, you know, how to prep them, how to cleanse your space, all that good stuff. And then it goes into like kind of decoding the cards themselves. And then going into some simple spreads, on into some bigger spreads, and then off to the side she'll have a little bit of like, if this card comes up in the reading, because of this particular spread, this is how, you know, it would connect, or this is what it would mean. And I found that to be very interesting. I go off of my own intuition, but I find it interesting, you know, that stuff is there. So yeah, it's got, yes, it's just, I love it. So like this one is the 7 Rays, Masters and Major Arcana Associations. So it tells you what major card is connected to which master of which ray, what the color of that ray is, the meaning or the teaching is associated with that. So, you know, I think this is for beginners on up into advanced. You know, here's a past life spread. So if you pull a particular card, this is what your possible past life could have been. So I think this is neat. I like this. And then in the back it has the meanings of the cards if you needed them. So yeah, so I still use this book quite a bit. All right, and then the final book is not like a tarot book, it's an oracle book, but it's the Victorian Flower Oracle. And this is by Patricia Telesco, and I actually got this used on Amazon for like $2 or something like that. And this is how to, well, here's how to do a layout for an oracle or tarot reading. But it goes into how to create your own oracle deck, which I thought was fun, using flowers, so Victorian flowers. So you can use this, like this is all the flowers that, you know, it says that you could use for Victorian flowers. So it has like the gender of the flower, the plant, the element, the magical association, some folklore and history on that particular plant, the interpretation if your card is upright or reversed. But basically, once it, you know, it helps you create your own oracle deck, this becomes the guidebook to your oracle deck. So you can like make it however you want. You can actually do some actual pressed flowers. You could do photographs of flowers. You could do photocopies of flowers, you know, whatever you want to do. So I think this is a fun book for like more creative types. Like if you want to like create your own deck, you know, it could be one that you actually mass produce and sell. It could be one that's just for yourself. And then when you want to like be like, oh, well, I got the poppy in this position, so what could poppy be, you know, and you can look through here and find it. And so this is your guidebook. So yeah. All right, you spiritual homies, that was actually my top 4 because I only had 4 like tarot books, I guess, for 2018. Although, you know, I had tons of other books, but these were my only like tarot or oracle books for 2018. So let me know if you have any comments or questions about them. If you do have them or don't have them, you know, let me know. Anything you want to know or say, just post that in the comment section down below. And if you dug this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to click subscribe. And don't forget to click that ding, ding, ding notification bell for more videos just like this. And if you want to catch a reading with me, head over to www.kittensweetsandtarot.com. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. All right. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace out.